If there's two things you can learn from this video, it's repeatability and repeatability. Yep, I repeated myself. Repeatability is a thing that I like to use that frees my brain up. So when I do a motovlog, for instance, I have the helmet back here and it's put a camera on it, go. Once the camera's installed, all I do is I check the audio meter on the back of my Hero 12. I know it's working and I'm off to the races. Everything I need to have happen will happen 99.9% of the time. There is that one off occasionally where it just doesn't work right and, you know, stuff happens. But by and large, I need repeatability so that my brain doesn't worry about anything but the content I'm trying to produce. Yeah, it's water. It's dry in here. It's the winter time. And that's why we're doing this here in the porch. But I've also done a lot of upgrades to my porch, which I want to show off. And that sounds sort of conceited, but it's a way that maybe you can learn some repeatability for your own content or to make life a little bit easier, because I'm all about easier and repeatability. And I've repeated that like 5 times. So let's move on. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff and some letters, and we're going to talk about the shelving, but I've got some letters on the shelving and I've got a remote for the shelf. Yeah, look at this. Ta-da! So now the background doesn't look quite as industrial, and this porch is 3 glassed walls, concrete floor, wooden roof, exhaust fan there, space heater back there, and a fan over there. So there's a lot of noise in here. We're going to talk about it in some other videos. I'll explain my audio processing. This sounds pretty good, right? And it's going to look good too, because we're on a new camera with a new mic and everything's worked fine. I've tested it. But let's get into the other stuff, and we're going to open the mail, like I said, and I've got a package. I've got a package from somebody who doesn't even live in the United States. Yeah, enunciation. I've got a package from somebody who doesn't even live in the United States. There, fast speech and enunciation. Got to be able to repeat that. Let me get the mail. All right, so first point about repeatability, right? Everything has a place over there. Cameras are right about there, power tools over there. There's some other stuff up there. There's some camera mounts. Those 4 bins are mail and motovlogging mounts and gear, like not actual cameras. All the cameras are down here. And then there's some other stuff here. My motovlog helmet is right there on a microfiber cloth because you have to protect your valuable assets, right? Anyway, got some good letters from people. We're going to open them up. I feel some 3D-ness and, oh no, it's an invoice for something else. Anyway, everything has a place, including my K-bar, right? So the first one we have here is North by Southeast. Longtime supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Him and his wife are just great people. I met them at VAM in 2023, and they sent me something very cool. And another reason, these are Christmas cards, right? I didn't want this to get too out of whack. So if you're watching this and the beard's long, and then the last video, the beard was short, the next one is going to be short again. We're doing this out of chronological order just so I can show off my shelving unit, because that's a thing now. But really, I can't say enough good things about North by Southeast and his wife. And I'll leave links to the channels I mentioned in the video description below. Yeah, down there. I'm not threatening you. Trust me. It feels like we might have a poker chip here. People found out I like poker chips from random Harley dealers, so now they send them to me. So we're going to have to do a video where I show where all the poker chips are in the fancy display. But speaking of fancy displays, yeah, I emptied that. Speaking of fancy displays, today the camera, the mystery camera, is on a neweer, I don't know how you pronounce it, Neweer. It's on a, we'll call it a newer. So it's on the newer mount. It's a tri-arm deal. It's an updated. Anyway, I like it. It gives me a solid place to mount the camera, and this desk that you can't see is just littered with cables and stuff. So everything has a place. Everything has, you know, it's got to sit somewhere, but this keeps a tripod from screwing up the works. Whoa, we got 2 poker chips. Merry Christmas from North by Southeast family. The magic, the wonder, the laughter, the fun. Hoping your season's a wonderful one. Look at that. There's the Christmas card. Can I get it out of the glare? Blame the USPS, okay? They bent it for me. But look at that. What a nice card with Santa Claus. What did Santa bring you? Leave me a comment below. What did Santa bring you this year? I'm going to try to get this video out quick, so very little editing. Might be longer than normal. Oh, what do we got here? So we have a green poker chip, and I'm going to pull it off of here. Luckily, I have these videos to remind me of who sent me what poker chip. So, you know, when I'm old and gray, I can be like, well, in 2024, I got something from North by Southeast, and it was a poker chip. And yeah, here it is, Sonny. Honolulu. I'll be back. I'm touched, not just in the head, but North by Southeast lives, I think, in Georgia. In fact, I can verify it off camera. Yeah, from Georgia. But we have Cycle City Harley Davidson. Will it do the thing with the focusing? There it is. Cycle City. And look at what's there. Honolulu, Hawaii. So somebody went to Hawaii, and it could have been North by Southeast and his wife, but somebody went to Hawaii and then thought enough of me to send me a poker chip from that dealership. I can't express in words what this makes me feel. I'm just so grateful. It's hard to find Road Reality speechless, but here we are. So I'm going to move on before I start tearing up again. I teared up in a video, right? Killer Creek Harley Davidson. Look at this one. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah, look at that. If I block my head, it makes the new camera focus better. Is that in focus? I think so. I don't really know. If it's not, I'll, put a cell phone pickup or something. But where's this one from? Georgia. Yeah. Roswell, Georgia. Not Roswell, New Mexico, but Roswell, Georgia. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. With the buttery background. I love it. North by Southeast, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. These are going to have a prominent display place in my display piece. Say that 5 times fast. But we have to move on. Otherwise, this video is going to be 20 minutes. So next up, we're going to do one, and we're going to do quiz time. After I say the quote, pause the video, leave a comment below with who you think it is, and then then hit play again. So the quote is, keep the rubber side down and your faith up. Did you actually pause the video? I'm curious. Does anybody listen to instructions anymore? We got my buddy XAN Biker out of Illinois. Put that over there. We got a Christmas card. Happy holidays. And I'm horrible with Christmas cards. I didn't send any out this year. I've got one that I need to send out, but I haven't done it. And today is middle of January somewhere. Hope Santa and his crew stops by your house this Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. My buddy XAN Biker. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 2024 is going to be awesome. Mark my words. Thank you. No poker chip though, so short segment. Second to last. This guy corners like nobody's business on his big old Harley touring bike. It is my friend, Road Glide Andy out of West Virginia. I didn't actually have to read his name off of the envelope, but I did want to. I did want to see where he was from. I thought he was in there. And we've got. Oh, this is a 2023 staple for Christmas. A red pickup truck carrying a Christmas tree. Happy holidays. Thanks for your help and advice. Merry Christmas. My man, RGA. May all roads lead you to a season filled with cheer. You know what? I'm touched. Again, not in the head only. But that is awesome. So we talked about the neweer. You know what? We talked about the mount, right? Solid bit of kit. I like it. It's under $50. I'll leave a link in the video description to Amazon. It's an affiliate link. You help support the channel. Doesn't cost any extra. It's neat. It clamps on the table, and I've got some pictures, and it's got 3 arms. 3 arms. If you're American, it's 3 arms. If you're European, they do it like this. That's what got them in Inglourious Bastards. There's a little movie fact for you, right? But anyway, the mounts to my desk table thing here. It's like an old cafeteria style one. And it does a pretty good job of holding the camera up. And it's got 3 arms, like I mentioned. So I can position it over there, up and down. It goes like 4 feet in the air or something. Because I need to look down on top of this. I think I'm balding. I don't know. But we need to open this box here. And this is from my buddy Jarvis Biker up there in Canada. I hope they don't get offended I keep calling it that. It's an old habit. It dies hard. I'm keeping the box off frame because I didn't block his information out, and I don't feel like using a bunch of gaffer's tape today. But I'm probably going to end up cutting myself. They always tape it up really good. I already know one of the things in here. I don't know the other one. This is interesting. But again, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy whatever you celebrate, Festivus for the rest of us. I converted for the jokes. Anybody get that reference? Ooh, 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 ooh. And I dropped something. Aha! It was cardboard. Lucky me. So, the moment you've all been waiting for, the reveal of the big package. Not like that. Don't get it twisted. Jeez, you people in your gutter minds. Now, before I go into this package, I'd like to reveal the sponsor of today's video. Me. I ain't sponsored. But that shelf came from Home Depot. It's a Trinity 5-shelf, 48 by 72 by 18. You can guess the dimensions, which one fits with which. And the LED lights, oh, you know what? They do this too. Hold on. Yeah. What do you think? Should I go with like that blue? Let's go with that blue for now. Maybe I'll change it in every video. What do you think? Is that a good idea or bad idea? I don't really know. I'm looking at the preview screen. It looks kind of cool. It also does this. Well, we're going to do that for a minute. Yeah, we're just going to let it fade, right? Ooh, we're testing out our lights. But my wife had those laying around for something else, and I just sort of used them for this because I wanted to. I thought it looks cool. Does that not lend an air of credibility, even if I can't speak? I mean, you can see my cameras and stuff now. You know I'm a true photographer and videographer and a professional filmmaker now. That's what YouTube's all about, right? Anyway, we are on to the bag. And oh, it's a Ziploc. Look at this. So, before I get into that, and I'm looking over here like it makes a difference, Jarvis Biker is the person who sent this from Canada. Dude is awesome. He's a thinking man's thinking man. He puts so much effort into thinking through his motovlog setup and his recording and all that, and then the editing. It's no wonder he only gets out like one video a month. But he does a good job with them. They're very entertaining. Jarvis, I met him at VAM. He's a hoot. I walked up and was like, hey, nobody brought me Canadian maple syrup, eh? What, are you sorry about it? And like a good sport, all the Canadians are really good about it. You saw the video up here where Richard sent me a bottle of maple sauce. That was hilarious. All right. So, oh my goodness. There's a whole bunch of things in here. So my dude Jarvis, all right, I'm going to try to get this on a close-up. So at VAM, he gave me a thing that fits in the media mod for the Hero 9, 10, 11, and 12. It fits in the hole and allows you to use not the feet, so you can just slide the camera out. So we're going to do another video on this, but he said he found a better plastic, and I've got the epoxy. So what we have here, and we need contrast, what we have here is a 3D printed plastic piece with legs in it, and those legs have holes. Yeah, I think you can see it there. If I could just, if I was a professional about this, I'm not a professional. All right. If I do this, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it right there. Look at that. It's going to come into focus. It's got holes in it. You can see the holes. Boy, the camera is really it's trying to figure something out. I don't know what. Look at it shaking. That's so weird. Anyway, this 3D printed piece, it epoxies into the media mod, and then you attach to this, and then the camera can slide in and out of the media mod. And he sent me 3 of them. 3, 2, no, I'm kidding. This didn't break. It didn't even fall. But he sent me 3 of these. And this isn't even the best part of this package, okay? The best part of this package is coming up. No way! He did say I was going to need sandpaper, and he included fine sandpaper. Come on, focus, would you? There it is. I think it's focusing now. It wants to pick up my face. It's very sensitive, but this is sandpaper. And then the back is foam. So that is too cool. Thank you, Jarvis. He's such a nice guy. I can't say enough good things about him. But also inside the Ziploc bag is probably what's going to be my new favorite t-shirt. Can you see it? It's beautiful, right? No, I'm kidding. Let's open this bad boy up. Take a look-see. Ooh, we got our... Okay, look. He knows me so well. It's a double XL. There it is, double XL. And then the big reveal. I can't see a thing. It's upside down, of course. Of course it is. Look at that. That's his channel logo. That is so badass. Can I come over here? It still wants to blur everything out. There, we'll do it this way. Look at that logo. It's so badass. Oh, I love it. And then on the back, it's just black. But it's my favorite color. Black. But his logo just looks slick, right? He did give me an option on which shirt I wanted. And I was like, dude, if I'm gonna rep Jarvis Biker, it's got to have the logo on it. So people know when they go to YouTube and they see this logo, they know what they're clicking on. Come on, come into focus already. I don't know, whatever. It's not going to focus today. I'm going to start getting mad. I really want to see that logo again. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, Jarvis Biker. So, Jarvis Biker, thank you very much. We talked about the shelves. We talked about repeatability a little bit, right? Let's wrap that one up. So in the case of this, I already know what's in frame, right? I've got the mount set up. I did a couple of tests. I highly recommend you test your cameras and your gear regularly and in different situations so that if something untoward happens or unexpected, if you will, you have a fix for it or a workaround. And in the case of this, maybe buy a couple of new things to sort of, you know, either A, get the creative juices flowing again, or B, to make it easier for you to create the content you want to create, because that's what we're all here to do, right? Create the content we want to create. You know, the people that send me stuff get a shout out, but I want some value for the viewer. And if I'm thinking in my head, oh, what's in the background? What's doing this? What's doing that? I can't concentrate on that. But with the new mount and having the lights set up everywhere, you know, everywhere, the lights set up over here where it's supposed to be, and the audio processing, I know I can fix it, so I don't worry about it. And I just be me on camera for you and give you hopefully entertaining content. So without any further ado, I invite you again to check out North by Southeast, XAN Biker, Road Glide Andy, and Jarvis Biker. Go check out their channels. They're linked below. And if you like what they're doing, leave them a like. Do a subscription thing. And let them know that your old buddy John sent you. You've booped the like button on this video already, right? Right? I'll give you a second. But while you do that, I'm going to put a couple of videos on screen. 1 or 2, I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave you with the 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. John out.